Good morning, everybody. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I just had, what was I listening to? A YouTube channel. I was watching Tamara Kalinic. I go through phases, I'm sure like all of you do, where I watch specific channels for chunks at a time. Right now I am making my way through all of her most current videos, and then I'm gonna go start watching her Vlogmas, because I didn't watch, do you know the way like when it comes to Vlogmas there's so many Vlogmases to watch that I like to actually save them all up and watch them all at once, and that's what I'm doing with hers now. So many of you have been saying like, you know, what are you watching on Netflix or what movies are you watching? I'm just watching so much YouTube right now, it is actually insane. Anyway, random, good morning, how are we all? Time for our morning check-in. My hair is sitting really weird over here. First and foremost, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all keeping well and safe, and all of your family and friends and loved ones are all keeping well and safe. I have just gotten up this morning. I've had quite a productive day today actually so far. Well, morning so far. I got up this morning and I woke up. I've been waking up a lot recently at like 6:30 in the morning, which is great because I'm not actually putting my alarm on, so it means that my body clock's actually getting into like some form of a sync with the time. And I know what it is as well, it starts getting bright outside at around 6:30 now, so I'm waking up with the sunshine, which is exactly the way I want my body to work. Like, I don't want to have to force myself to get up. That's the one thing that I hate about the winter, is that like you're forcing yourself to get up when it's still dark outside. So I do love when it starts getting brighter here in the mornings and when we start getting longer days. I've said this like 6 million times, but it's my favorite. It makes me happy. So I woke up at about 6:30 this morning, kind of just lay in bed for a little bit. I don't usually get up and come downstairs until around 7 o'clock. So I came downstairs, made my breakfast, I got into my workout gear, my walking gear, and I went out for a little walk just nice and early. I found that the earlier I go out for walks right now, the better. I don't like when it starts getting a little bit later, because there's too many people, but there's just like more people. And when I say more, I mean like very, very few. But if I go out early enough, I don't really meet that many at all. The time of the day changes every day that I go out for a walk, but at the minute I'm enjoying going out for them early-ish. So to cut a long story short, I went out for a nice early walk this morning. I actually did like not literally bump into people, but see a couple of my neighbors from my parents' house, which was really nice, because I was just saying to somebody, it's really weird not actually having seen anybody or spoken to somebody properly in so long now. It's strange, but I'm trying to obviously keep in contact with as many people as I can. But it's weird not physically seeing people. So it was nice to see a couple of familiar faces out this morning. So I went out for my walk and I came home, did my hair and my makeup. I wanted my hair this morning. I have actually filmed this for a vlog before, so I will link that vlog here in the top of the screen if you want to see how I'm waving my hair at the moment. But yeah, that's kind of all I've gotten up to this morning. I had a few little bits of work to get done as well, like emails and that kind of a thing, just like sit down, not exciting things whatsoever. But I actually have the rest of the day to myself now, which is really, really nice. So I'm going to do a couple of things that I obviously leave for times when I have extra time, and those are baking, as per usual. I'm going to go upstairs and get cracking on the second half of my little walk-in wardrobe situation. We need to clean out the second half of that, or at least organize it, so I can kind of show you what clothes I have sitting in that area that I need to reorganize, and then obviously like shift into my actual wardrobe in my bedroom. I'm really excited to get the second half of that room done, if I'm honest. I'm really, really excited to see it like nice and tidy. So hopefully we'll get through all of that today. The baking I'm very excited about, because I've got something really exciting in mind that I want to make, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy it too. And then I'm just going to have a nice chilled out evening. Oh, actually, do you know what we will do before we get started as well? And before I get started on my tea, I'll show you what I'm wearing for the day. It's just like a nice little like comfy cozy outfit, but I I still feel put together.
Today I have gone with an entire cream outfit, which is a great idea for baking, isn't it? So many of you like freak out when you see me like cooking or making food or baking or anything like that wearing all cream, but touch wood, so far I haven't had any accidents. Wait till you see today. Today is going to be the day that I like destroy something with like flour or I don't know, egg. But anyway, this is my little outfit of the day. Very simple, but also very comfortable, and I still feel really put together. As I said, that's always kind of like my main thing. So let me start off with my jewellery. So my earrings are from Mango. These are just some little kind of they're like little chunky hoops. I really like them. I've had my eye on something like this for ages. I showed them in a haul that I filmed there, and I think I uploaded it on Monday, so that'll be up already on the channel if you want to have a little bit of a look at that. This here necklace is from H&M. I got that last summer, so it's not going to still be available, but I'll try and find something similar. This necklace is from Missoma, and I love that. All my rings are mostly from Missoma as well, so I'll link them all down in the description box. This is from Movement. My top is from Mango. It's just a really nice basic knit. I'm pretty sure they have it in a couple of different colours as well, so you should have options with that one there. I think I might actually get this in another colour as well, because it's just a good basic one to have, and it's really lightweight, and I love how deep the V-neck is on it too. It's just like quite flattering on. And then I just have these cream cigarette pants on from Zara and my Ugg slippers. Sometimes I wear shoes inside, but for the most part I wear my Ugg slippers. That is my little outfit of the day. I think this is going to have to start becoming a regular occurrence in the, this has become a regular occurrence in the vlogs. The baking segment or the cooking segment. Today though, we are baking again, and I am really excited because today's bake is actually going to be a real challenge. This one came about in 3 different ways actually. I had some raspberry jam in my cupboard that I really needed using up, so I have this one here. Oh, don't fall, ground almonds please. So this is one of my favourite raspberry jams that you can get over here in Ireland. I'm not sure if you can get it anywhere else. If you can, let me know. But it's from the company Bon Maman. And it is really good. Well, it says you can definitely get it in the UK anyway. Besides the point, these jams are delicious. So I had some raspberry jam in the cupboard, and I also had some yeast. And you know what yeast means, you guys? That means we're making bread. So I wanted to use up the raspberry jam first and foremost, and I was gonna make a cake or like muffins or something like that. There's loads of different things that I had kind of like thought about, but then I thought, you know what? Cakes and muffins and buns and things like that are my comfort zone. What isn't in my comfort zone is breads. That is in my dad's comfort zone. So usually I leave that side of the baking to him, but I actually found a class online that made me feel like making these buns is actually going to be easy. So therefore I'm going to attempt making it today because I have the afternoon free, so why not? It is 2 o'clock now, so hopefully it's not going to get too late into the day. It'll probably take me like the whole afternoon to bake it, but I got nothing but time right now, so it's all good. So first and foremost, I want to give a big shout out to today's sponsor of this little portion of the vlog, and that is Skillshare. So you guys know I have worked with Skillshare in the past, and I am really excited to be working with them on today's video as well. So if you didn't know who Skillshare are, basically they're an online learning community, and they have thousands of classes for creative and curious people like us. So you can like develop new skills or hone in on things that you're already interested in. There is a wealth of knowledge out there to explore basically. And as I said, I'm really excited to be working with Skillshare in today's video because especially right now, we all kind of are looking for things to do, and this is a great way to kind of hone in on new activities or find things to occupy your time with. So whether you're struggling with productivity or you just want something to kind of like get your creative juices flowing, you will find classes about that on how to help you structure your time or set up new goals, or if you have a business in mind that you wanted to kind of like pursue, or I don't know, like a new hobby, you will find a course for that on Skillshare. There's actually some really good courses in drawing that I've taken, and I've seen some in writing and journaling as well, which can be really, really good if you're trying to kind of manage stress or practice mindfulness, because I know a lot of you are interested in that as well, because I get questions about that a lot. So I would look at those too. But one that I am making use of today and I'm excited about is, let me get the name of it so that you know exactly who it is and who the teacher is, because you should go take it. I really, really enjoyed it. So the course is called Easy and Versatile Baking, the one yeast dough you need to know. And the teacher is Julia Turshen. So she is a chef and a recipe developer. And basically in this course, it's like ridiculous. It was 28 minutes long. I literally watched it while I was making my breakfast this morning. It was amazing. And it is on how to make raspberry jam buns with creme fraiche frosting. Does that not sound like the most incredible thing in the whole entire world? Through watching this course, it actually made me feel comfortable in working with yeast, because yeast was one of those things, I think it's the one thing that everybody just fears. It's just the sound of the word is a little bit intimidating, and she made it look so easy and achievable. And I would highly encourage you to go and look at that yourself, because I'm gonna have a go at it right now. Also, I should actually add that one thing I do like about Skillshare is that you can actually connect with other people online, so other creatives in the community, I guess, and they can post up pictures of, say for example with this here, there's people that have posted up pictures of the jam rolls that they've made and how they've kind of veered from the recipe and done something different with them. So it's really nice to feel connected with other people through that platform. So if you're trying to fend off boredom, or you want to focus on self-care, or if you just want to share stuff with other people that are kind of in a similar mindset as you, Skillshare is the place to do it. Also, very exciting, Skillshare are actually going to be giving away 2 free months of their premium membership to the first 1,000 of you that click the link in the description box, so you can explore your creativity. And then after that, it's only about $10. So I would highly encourage you to go and have a little look at the link, and then go and look at this course that we're going to be doing today, because I'm very excited about it. So thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring this portion of today's video. It is a pleasure to be working with you as always, especially when it is to help encourage all of you lovely peoples to explore things that you're interested in. I'm always the person that says never stop learning. But yeah, thank you Skillshare, and let's start making some jam buns. I'm so excited about this. This recipe is actually really, really easy. You don't need a ton of ingredients for it. So I'm just going to get started on getting the yeast to start activating, and then I'll show you what you need. But basically we're just going to warm up some milk in the microwave and use that to activate the yeast. Ding! We have our warm milk here. Time to add the yeast. Give her a stir. So just in case you were curious, this is what yeast looks like when you put it in. So we're just gonna leave that for 5 minutes to let it do its thing, and then we can get cracking on the rest of the dough. Okay, so my yeast is done now. I'll show you what it looks like in 2 seconds, but basically this is all that you're gonna need to make the actual dough. So you just need some regular all-purpose flour, you need some eggs, I just whisked one here together in a bowl, butter, some granulated sugar, salt, which I have to get now, and then obviously your yeast and your milk, and that's literally it. There's nothing else to it. I'm fairly confident that this looks good, because this looks like what she had in her class video that I watched this morning, so feeling confident. Now basically I just have to add this stuff to this, and that's it. I also should say that I am going to be obviously using my KitchenAid, because this thing is my life and soul. She actually made it just using a wooden spoon and kneading it herself, but I'm going to be doing this way because it's easier. Let's go. this is what my dough looks like. So I'm just going to cover this now and we basically just leave it for an hour to rise. I'm going to leave it in the living room and then let's multitask once I leave it to rise for an hour. We can do some tidying upstairs in my Monica closet and get that sorted. But first we're going to need some tea. I have literally been sitting here for 20 minutes scrolling on my phone. Productive. Not really, I was being productive. I was replying to your guys' message on our messages on Instagram. You don't realize the time you spend and then you're like, oh wow, that went by very fast. Hold on, let me take some tea. Yum. Yes, as you can see, I am sitting in my, well, you can't really see, but I'm sitting in my Monica closet, which isn't so much a Monica closet anymore, I am happy to say. So behind me is the only mess that remains in here, and we're going to tackle this in the time that I was going to say cinnamon rolls. However, you can use this recipe to make cinnamon rolls, which I'm really excited about because I kind of want to make them for Easter Sunday. Anywho, I want to tackle the mess that is in here, or that remains in here, just while I have the time. And I always find, I've said this before when I was kind of like clearing out my closet before, that if you give yourself time constraints, so if you have to like make an appointment or you have to make a phone call or a workout class or something like that, the time that you have in between, you know, getting home, doing the stuff and then leaving, that time is so productive if you really want to get something done. So I have about 35 minutes left and I'm gonna blast through some organising here behind me. So if you haven't seen, oh, I must take those socks out as well, actually I forgot about them. If you haven't seen my last video where I started this epic room declutter, you'll see what it looked like beforehand and it was crazy. Most of you are really nice about the fact that I organised it, and I think there was like one comment that was like, oh my god, that is such a mess. And I was like, does nobody else have not a room, but like, does nobody else like have clutter and stuff that they need to tidy up? Because I'm sure that everybody has something that needs to be tidied. But anyway, I just thought that was really funny. So this room here is almost done. Like once I have it like tidied, I can really kind of get stuck into the like nitty-gritty of decorating the room, which I'm very excited about. So I'll show you what it looks like anyway for now, before I get started on this behind me. I put socks on as well because my feet were cold. Oh, my hip cracked. Granny Denny coming through. I always say, you guys, I'm an old sensible soul and my hips don't lie. I really am. Okay, so don't mind, I'm gonna leave my phone and my cup of tea there. But this is the situation when you walk into the room now. It hasn't got any dirtier. I'm very glad to say that I have maintained the tidiness of the room. So I have my stack of bags here. As I said, I just have to go through some receipts and stuff there. I'm not sure I'm going to be leaving these two shelving units here, but they're perfect for now. They're tidy. I have a table here with some jewellery on it that needs to be organised, but like it's clean. Then I have this standing rail over here, which is a single rail that I have one of in my bedroom as well, and I use it for like some of my seasonal jackets. However, this one here I kind of want to use for like display purposes in here, so I can put some like prettier dresses on it and things like that. That's my goal for this rail. And then I have all of my shoes here that aren't in my bedroom, so there's a lot of heels, and then some are sandals, flip-flops, slides, pumps. As I said, more heels up here at the top, and then I've got some boots over here, and then some more boots over here, and then this here little chest of drawers. I'm actually going to do something with this. One of you actually commented on my last video asking me if I would do like a hack or something with this here set of drawers, and I will. I'm going to change out the knobs on it because this is such an old set of drawers. I've had this in my bedroom since I was very young, so I took it in here with me, but it is great for storage, just does not look great in here. So I'm going to do something with it. I'm going to paint it, I might distress it, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm definitely going to change the knobs on it. And then this is where it gets messy. So I have this here set of rails, and then I have this wardrobe here. So this set of rails, half of it is my spring summer clothes, and then half of it is clothes that I'm either going to be giving to charity shops or to like a second-hand clothes store, or I'm going to be putting up on Depop. So it's kind of like a mixture of things. So from here over is all like spring summer clothes of mine. I can't wait to wear this dress again. I got this last year and I didn't really get a whole pile of wear out of it. I think I only worn it once, but I love it so much. There's a lot of dresses here that I can't wait to wear again once the weather gets a little bit nicer. But all of this here is just stuff that doesn't fit me anymore. It's like maybe 2 years old, or the sizing's just a little bit off for me at the minute, or I don't know, I just don't think I'm going to get wear out of it, and I think somebody else might get better wear out of it than me, and there's no point in it just sitting here. And oh yeah, I wanted to show you these. I actually want to take these out because I want to wear them. These are the coolest little socks from Avoca, and they have a G on them. Can anybody remember that I got like these for my friends for their Christmas presents this year? I'm going to take those out because I want to wear those as like loungewear socks. And then down here, these are just shoes that I'm not wearing anymore and I'm going to get rid of because I'm not going to wear them. And then over here are stuff that are definitely going to be going to charity or secondhand store. And then over here I just have some extra mirrors. I'm not really going to be able to put these anywhere for now, so they're just going to have to stay here. These are things that I've just have to go into the bin. They're just like old products, used products and things like that. And then over here we have some very random items, and I actually found an Easter egg, believe it or not. So what I'm going to do is go through this here rail and go through this here clothes and just kind of tidy it up and get it into order, make it look a little bit more presentable so that my head isn't as cluttered every time I walk in here. Who's texting me? My mama. Oh, we're getting dinner again tonight. This is so funny. This feels like deja vu. The last time I was vlogging in here, we were getting like a takeout from one of my favorite local restaurants, and we're going to try again for it this evening. Fingers crossed, because they're like selling out of their food constantly, and I am ready for like to sit down with a glass of Prosecco and some really yummy dinner this evening. Anyway, this here, we're gonna just organize it. So give me your good positive vibes that I can get through this. I feel like today is the day that we're going to finish the tidying of this room. Then we can do the swap over of the clothing, and then we can do the decorating. It's a process. Had to take a little brief hiatus from the... My hair is like doing some weird things today. Yes, as I was saying, had to take a little brief hiatus from the wardrobe organization because my timer went off for my bread slash rolls. Done. OMG, you guys, I did it! I did it! Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I can understand like my dad's happiness with his bread making now. If I have nailed this, I can make so many different things with this yeasted dough. This is the thing that I was saying about this one recipe. You can make like, imagine you like rolled like garlic butter up in it, like with basil, garlic, melted butter. You've got some like garlic rolls. You can do cinnamon rolls, some goat's cheese, mozzarella, prosciutto. You can make so much out of this. So the plan for this is now I'm going to roly, put some of my Bon Maman jam on it, and then we're gonna roly it again, and then we're going to, I think I have to let it rise again, and then we're gonna bake it basically. About this, so I just put the little rolls onto a greaseproof paper lined baking sheet. Look at this, do they not look incredible? I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what they turn out like. So just gotta let them rise and then we can bake them. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Let's get this room organized again. We're gonna get this finished and then we can chill for the evening. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about it. Actually, do you know what you want to see? These are the random things that my mother gets us for Christmas in our Christmas stockings. We have a massive pair of
Christmas pudding fluffy socks from Marks and Spencer's. And then we have these because it is absolutely necessary that you have a Christmas beanie with a reindeer whose nose lights up. Fab. We did it, we finished the major declutter of this room. I can't believe the difference in the room. Like, obviously there's things that I can't move because I have to find places for them. If you go back and look at the last video that I filmed in here, this is a ginormous difference. Okay, obviously I still have shoes lying here and then these here kind of piles of clothes that need to go, but obviously I know that they're going to be gone. I'll be getting rid of all of this and then this section here as well. So I'm only going to be left with this, which is really nice, and some of these pieces over here, but I'll probably end up getting rid of some of these too. I just need to find places for those mirrors to go. I need to put that little pillow. Fun fact, I got that when I was in LA. That has come from LAX about 8 years ago, 9 years ago I'd say. I just couldn't leave without it because I do love LA. So that is my room tidy up. I can't wait to get rid of these here now though, so it just does look a little bit kind of like cleaner, but I feel like that is so much progress and I can't wait to start on these jigsaws again. I'm literally only after putting those in the oven and they smell absolutely incredible. I'm so excited to see what these turn out like. It's like a labor of love. If you have like the time to do this, this would be the perfect Easter bake. I'm literally, my stomach is rumbling just smelling these. I actually wanted to show you this. So was it a couple of days ago? Anyway, basically, doesn't matter when it was. I spotted on Facebook that there was a local fruit and vegetable supplier that usually does like wholesale fruit and veg sales for restaurants and cafes and stuff like that around our town. And he has changed over to actually doing regular deliveries because of the situation that we're all in at the moment. And obviously he's not supplying to as many restaurants and cafes as he usually would, which is amazing. Well, not amazing, but you know what I mean, that I can get the opportunity to actually buy off somebody wholesale that's local. So I put in an order, well, myself and my parents put in a big order for loads of fruit and veggies, and it came and I am so excited about it. So look at all of the things that I got. So I got loads of tomatoes. Look at all of these vine tomatoes. Do they not look absolutely incredible? I know a lot of you say don't put the tomatoes in the fridge, but I like cold tomatoes, so don't come at me. I also got a massive, humongous bag of spinach, which is amazing. I have some iceberg lettuce in there. I have some red peppers. I got some mushrooms and I got some parsnip. I also got some, I got 2 heads of broccoli. I got some cauliflower, got more cauliflower. I got some bananas, I got some strawberries, and the only things that I couldn't get off him were Brussels sprouts and courgette because he was all out of them. It's so nice. I keep saying, like, even in relation to the restaurant that I'm getting dinner from this evening, it's just so nice at the minute to be able to support local businesses, as well as obviously help as many people as you can. But if you can support locally, I highly encourage you to do so, because we all got to look out for each other at these times and everybody's finding different things hard. So I think it's a really, really good idea if you can to support local. Also, I'm so excited. Mom just texted me to say that they're en route with dinner. So I'm going to do a little trade-off whereby that is what you call a close call, and that is what you call my lipstick. And that is what you get when you vlog and try and put milk in your tea at the same time. Anyway, I'm going to do a trade-off whereby they give me dinner and I get them dessert. I'm just really excited about these. I think this is my most exciting bake thus far. Like, I'm really, really excited about this. I can't actually explain how excited I am. Keep your fingers crossed for me. OMG. I am so proud of myself. You don't even know. You don't even know.
here is a look at the baked goodness that is these jam rolls. OMG. Okay, first and foremost, don't pay any attention to this one and this one because they're like the end of the batch and they're always going to be like the smallest because generally you end up rolling that a little bit smaller. But like you have 10 absolutely incredible looking rolls. Okay, tonight's dinner, I am so excited about this. We've got some hake. It's a roasted hake in a butter sauce with some leek and capers. Oh, I'm so excited about it. This is their creamy mash as well on the side. I didn't want to put it under the sauce because I didn't want the mash to get all soggy. So I have some of their creamy mash. I literally inhaled this entire thing the last time. It's so, so good. And a little glass of Prosecco. Anyway, I'm going to leave that there really, really quickly because I want to do a question of the vlog before I wrap up today's video because I feel like all I've done today is a lot of baking and a lot of tidying, but I hope you all enjoyed following along on my day because that's literally all I've done today. So today's question of the vlog comes from Senia George and they say hashtag question of the vlog, what is your hobby next to cooking? I know you love to cook. Well, I didn't cook tonight technically. Another hobby, I feel like anytime I have spare time on my hands, I cook or I bake. It's just like one of my favorite things to do. Obviously, if I was able to go out of the house, I would go to cafes or go to little restaurants and try them out. Honestly, food is such a big passion of mine and it always has been. I think that comes from my family though. My family are all big foodies. We all love food. If you wanted to maybe say like another hobby of mine that I actually didn't realize was a hobby because I kind of don't pass much remarks on it. Photography. I absolutely love photography and editing because they're part of my job, I guess. I never really think that they're a hobby, but I actually love doing it in my spare time. Like I really enjoy editing color on photos and putting together like really creative pictures and things like that. And I think I've kind of like realized that more since I've been in the house, especially when it comes to Instagram. I've had to get a little bit more creative because there's only me and I have one setting to work with, so I have to get creative with my shots, where I take them, the light that I'm using, and I'm really enjoying it. And I've always enjoyed it. I've always loved photography. From Instagram started when I was in school, so that was like 2010 maybe. It was like 10 years. Even before that, I was always the person that took out their digital camera, and before their digital camera, their what the hell were they called, disposable cameras, and had their film developed, and like the excitement of getting your pictures back after like leaving them in to get developed and waiting. I've always loved photography. It's always intrigued me, and I have done like online photography courses and things like that in the past, but maybe it's something I should look into. But yeah, that is probably one of my hobbies is photography. So thank you so much for your question. If you want to do a question of the vlog for my next video, make sure to comment down in the comment section using the hashtag question of the vlog and I will answer one there. My camera battery light is flashing, so that means that my battery is going to go dead, which it has done about 60 times today. So I'm going to leave the vlog here for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed already, make sure to hit the subscribe button because I'd love to see you back again. I'm going to go eat, going to drink a glass of Prosecco, going to watch some Netflix, and I will see you all again very soon in my next video. Bye!